Alright, I started anyways.
Huh?
I started anyway. So,
No.
it's already started. It's on you.
Oh. Well, we just went to see this guy that we met last night. And last night was like all about us. Couldn't have done more. Charming. All he did was talk about God giving him the gift of making jewelry and being like the best around. Charming me. He was so into his heart, so much into God, so much into the Bible. The Bible was right next to the register. He was so lovely, and we thought, okay. But then he started selling us a little bit too much, and it was like,
Okay, shut up.
Okay, buddy, that's enough. So, anyways, I'm going to let Casey take it from here because we just went tonight to go get our stuff, and not much was done. So here's Casey.
I know, we were just walking, we were sitting on the plaza, and we were just talking about what just happened, and I decided we should document this because I haven't felt this, like, anger kind of thing come over me in so long, and I'm really annoyed with this guy because we went and saw him yesterday, and I liked him, and you could tell he really wanted to work, so we were like, hey, he wants to work, so then, like, let's give him some work, and he we ordered all this stuff, we're explaining, he seemed like I understand everything, but he kept being like, exclusive for you, one piece for you, we don't duplicate our pieces. I'm like, yeah, doesn't that go unsaid? Like, shouldn't we know? It's almost like he feels like we were going to be ripped off. Then he's telling us that people in the street should never use them, even though they brought them to these guys that were like, fantastic. But I'm not going to tell him that because that's their competition, his competition.
So we go tonight.
So anyway, we go tonight.
Excited.
To pick up our
5 samples.
Our samples, 5 samples. And he has, what, 1.5? And then he starts saying, first of all, yesterday he spoke perfect English. Now he doesn't want to speak English.
He's in a bad mood.
He's in a bad mood. I insist to him to speak in English so my poor mother can understand what's going on. And he has the nerve to tell me that I have to work, that I have to practice, whatever. I know my Spanish isn't perfect. That's fine. But that's my deal. That's nobody else's. And I'm going to work on it, but I don't really care what he thinks, to be honest with you. And he's telling me I have to work, and he's showing me this. He goes, oh, this is all done by hand, and it takes time. I'm like, we just brought them to these other guys that we've been using since last time, who we didn't even ask them to make a sample, and they made it. It took them like 3 hours to make this beautiful piece of jewelry, and I know he worked really hard on it. He didn't give us any crap. Here it is, it's done, shined and everything. These things weren't even shined. Look at the crap. And I just weren't even good.
In a terrible mood.
Long story, he was in a bad mood, so I'm asking the son, like, what's going on? Is he in a bad mood? He goes, oh, he's just tired. So finally, I walk in the other room, and I go up to him, is everything okay? Like, what's going on? And he's like, no, it's just been a long day. It's just been a really heavy day. All right, well, in my mind, I'm like, where the hell are my samples? So he starts explaining, okay, this is what we have. You're going to order some of these. I'm like, okay, what else? What do you mean, what else? You didn't even do the other samples. I'm not going to order something I hadn't even done yet. So then he's like explaining all this stuff, and then he explains to me in Spanish, but he doesn't want to tell mom. He said he's very uncomfortable explaining his friends were in an accident, and that something bad had happened, and that's why he's upset. And obviously was like, I'm very sorry, my condolences, it's really bad it happened. And I wasn't about to sit there and really get into it, because it's none of my business. But if something was an issue, he has my phone number, he could have called me, he could have told me, I'm so sorry we're having something bad, instead of waiting until I showed up to be told that my samples can't be done. And then, he's doing all this stuff, and he's like, what else do you want us to do? And he's like, are you gonna order any of these? And I finally said, I'm not ordering anything that I don't see. I wanna see a sample. Yeah, but these things take time. We don't have time. So you either make the time, make the sample, or we don't buy it for you. And he's like, okay, and then finally I just got really pissed off because my mom is standing right there, doesn't understand anything that's going on. And I just turned to him and I just basically said, this doesn't feel good. This doesn't feel natural. This is how we work. We see the sample, we like it, we move on. We work well with you. We don't seem to work well anymore. Yesterday was easy, today it's forced. You know what? I'm telling you what we're doing. We're gonna do those 2 earrings, we're gonna do the necklace, and that's all we're doing. And he goes, he didn't even put up a fight, he just goes, okay.
Yeah, he knew he was in the wrong.
I was like,
so now
he has all of our great, he has 4 other great ideas.
Yeah.
And it really pisses me off because they're fantastic ideas. And now we're about to go see the other guys who do a great job, beautiful work. Don't ask any, all they ask is, do you want it this way or this way? They don't ask any freaking questions like that. And they don't even speak English that well. And they try so hard to speak English to us. And it's like, they're adorable. Okay, I'm just...
All right, so breathe. Let's go.